Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Per usual now, it's a bummer that this is such a, standard thing that happens, but we saw Season 2 Reloaded drop, and then shortly after, we got a plethora of updates and news from Call of Duty updates in regards to changes and fixes that didn't go live with Season 2 Reloaded, or new bugs that went live because of Season 2 Reloaded that are now either being looked into or have since been updated. So we got sort of some surprise patch notes, although is it really a surprise when it happens every time we see a major update? Either way, COD Updates has posted a bunch of new things that we're breaking down here today in regards to future fixes or ones that have gone live over the past day or so. So they start off here with a weirder scenario. I can't lie. They say, due to a platform issue, Season 2 Reloaded is launching with some known issues that'll be addressed in an update to follow soon. See below for details. So folks, yeah, we know new updates in COD cause issues typically. They're now pre-firing issues and pre-firing bug fixes with our patches. I don't know if I've seen that in other games, but here we are. They say in Zombies, today's update will introduce 2 new known issues that'll impact zombies, which we're working to address ASAP. Players may encounter a crash when attempting to pause a zombies match, which is huge. And then also the Citadel de Mor oil trap kills will temporarily no longer count as critical kills for the currently held weapon. This will be rolled back to a pre-Season 2 Reloaded behavior shortly. So I've seen a lot of concern about this already. Did they nerf the oil trap kills? What's going on with the tracking there? They're aware that this is bugged, and they will fix that in a future update. They have already gone through though and fixed this crashing issue. They did post a little bit after saying, we have released a fix that allows players to pause a zombies match without encountering a crash. So someone yesterday was sitting there terrified to pause their game, knowing that they had to go bring in the groceries or something, like, mom, I can't, it's online, trust me, right? So that's been fixed now. I can't believe they're pre-firing bug fixes though. That's kind of crazy. Right when Season 2 Reloaded dropped, they also completely broke crossplay, because why not? They said they are investigating an issue that is preventing players from toggling cross-play settings in ranked. We'll provide an update as soon as possible, and they did go through, they have updated this one since as well. So if when you first jumped on, you noticed that, hey, trying to play ranked, I can't do console only, that's now been updated. You can go through and not have to worry about nearly as many potential cheaters there by toggling that. As of now though, there's been absolutely zero recognition, zero acknowledgement of ever doing any cross-play options for public matches outside of what's available exclusively on PlayStation in the settings there. No telling if we're ever going to get some news on that. I feel like that'd kind of be COD waving the white flag at that point, saying, yeah, we can't get our anti-cheat to work, so just enjoy your cross-play options instead. And I don't feel like they necessarily want to do that, but we'll see if it ever comes to that. If the cheating continues as bad as it's been lately, I feel like they're going to have to do that at some point, just to say, all right, if you want safe gameplay, if you want non-potential cheater gameplay, just do crossplay. But we'll see. Obviously, if anything happens there, I'll be sure to keep you guys in the loop, as with everything else going on in COD on a daily basis. So if you want to stay in the know, feel free to hit that subscribe button, turn on those post notifications. Also, if you enjoy the video and or the info, a like rating is always really appreciated too. Much love to everyone who does take the time to do so. Now, another interesting one here for Black Ops 6 and Warzone, we've addressed the ranked play SR issues that were experienced shortly after the launch of Season 2 Reloaded, and players are now earning and losing SR as expected in current matches. We are now investigating a fix-up for players who played during this impacted window. Look for details and updates on the Trello. So essentially, alongside crossplay just being completely broken with Season 2 Reloaded, at first SR wasn't working correctly either. You would sometimes not lose SR that you were supposed to lose if you didn't win the game or get enough kills or whatever, or if you were gaining a bunch of SR, you fried, you completely destroyed the entire lobby, you won the game, it wouldn't give you that SR. So they're looking to update that and retroactively grant players the SR, or potentially take away some SR that should have been there, but that'll come with a future update. As of right now though, SR earn rate across multiplayer ranked and then Warzone ranked should be functioning as intended. And then another kind of wild one with Black Ops 6. This is actually a two-parter, so there's a sequel coming. We are actively investigating reports that some Black Ops 6 weapon tuning changes planned for Season 2 Reloaded are not behaving as expected. So various patch notes for the update are not currently correct. They will be fixed here shortly, but for now, these changes aren't fully live. Tuning on the following weapons: the GPR, the Fang, the SWAT, the Sarkov, the AEK full auto attachment, sniper rifle fast mag attachments, and the underbarrel crossbow attachments. That said, all the melee tuning with the increased lunges and everything there is all live already. Stay tuned for further updates on when these changes have taken effect. So in multiplayer, the changes that happen to these weapons with our patch notes that we covered, not fully active yet. Luckily, most of these are not super game changing, so it's not like you're missing out on some extreme stuff. I am keeping my eye on the AEK full auto, and then maybe even the Fang a little bit, but for now, those updates, unless there's post edit Zach here shortly, are not fully live. And it's kind of the same deal with Warzone as well. As the sequel tweet, they say in Warzone we're investigating reports that some of the weapon tuning is not fully live here with the GPR, the Fang, the SWAT, the Sarkov, and the underbarrel crossbow. Now, really in Warzone, these were not super major updates either. The actual buffs and nerfs to a lot of the main meta weapons already live, already functioning as intended, but some of these, global updates that applied to multiplayer as well just didn't work. I don't know how that happened, but that's the reality. And what do you know? It's post-edit Zach here, because as I was in the middle of editing this video, we ended up getting some official patch notes today for the February 21st update for multiplayer, zombies, and Warzone. So as we were just talking about with those weapon tuning updates that hadn't gone live yet, we now have them updated here. So address an issue that prevented some weapon tuning changes planned for Season 2 Reloaded not behaving as expected. So now the GPR adjustments, the fire rate's been improved, the general adjustments from the patch notes that we already covered should be live now, alongside the Fang updates, the SWAT, the Sarkov, the AEK, the sniper rifle adjustments on there too. One adjustment for the underbarrel crossbow attachment remains impacted. However, the adjustments that are live are the ADS zoom level and the better velocity. However, they are still looking to update the ammo count by 1. With ranked, they're still looking into the SR there. We talked about that previously. With UI for zombies and multiplayer, the challenge tracker widget has now been re-enabled. That was disabled when the update first dropped because there were issues with tracking. So that's now been fully updated. That's nice to see. And then with stability, they addressed an issue where some players could become stuck on a fetching online profile screen. Pretty significant bug there. So nice that that's been fully updated across the board. Multiplayer specific updates, Bullet 24/7 has now been added to the featured playlist there. Then in ranked, vote to forfeit changed vote accept behavior from tap to hold there. With zombies on Citadel Day more, they did now update the oil trap. We've rolled back the change that temporarily prevented the oil trap kills from counting as critical kills for the currently held weapons, so you can use that for your challenges now. Then also stability, they addressed that crash when pausing, as we discussed earlier there. So some additional fixes for some of the stuff we were just bringing up, and then also some interesting patch notes just across the board. We got some Warzone specific updates too. So here again, the universal weapon update should now be fully applied. All the changes to the GPR, the Fang, the SWAT, the Sarkov, the underbarrel crossbow working as intended, now with the exception of the ammo count still being a bit bugged there. Perks, very excited about this. The Mountaineer perk should, wait a second, are we not confident this is updated? Why are we wording it like this? Now I'm concerned. Should now be available for players to equip to custom loadouts and use as originally intended. We've got a loadout video dropping later on today where I say, at this time of recording this, it's not working. I want to use Mountaineer so badly, but it's been broken. Hopefully this now fully fixes it. We'll have to see in game if this is actually working. A couple of bug fix updates here too. An issue causing experimental gas grenades to be in loot in ranked where they're restricted. An issue where ranked play SR was not being awarded correctly either. Again, fully updated. Fix an issue that prevented Mountaineer. They're just doubling up there. An issue where players could become stuck in the fetching online profile screen. And then also an issue that caused players to lose functionality after selecting a loadout drop. Just kind of a major feature of the game where you just can't move anymore if you grab your guns. So pretty annoying one there. Nice to see that that's been updated. So some surprise patch notes today, but definitely addressing some important fixes here for sure. Nice to see that this was fully updated. That said, that's going to wrap things up for this video. If you enjoyed, a like rating would be seriously appreciated. And of course, if you're new to the channel, you want to guarantee that every single day you're in the know for everything going on in COD, this is the place to be. So feel free to hit that subscribe button and turn on those post notifications. Help get us one step closer to 1 million subscribers. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you later. Peace out.